Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Cactus Media X or Arizona Cactus Football League's consent is prohibited.
And welcome to episode 13, season 2 of AzCFL Intel. This is the show that bridges the gap between the players, the fans, the family members, the coaches, with the media. I'm your host, Jesse Burke, and tonight I'm excited. We got a little bit of a 2-for-1 sale as we have Anthony and NIKIAS from the West Valley Titans, correct?
Yeah.
Welcome to AzCFL Intel.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
So, loosely, you guys reached out, and I want to appreciate you guys for, first and foremost, being a member of the league. I start off by saying that, without you guys, I would have nothing to broadcast or talk about or even showcase. So, appreciate you guys putting your bodies on the line, your time to even come out and talk with me on a Thursday night, as we often talk about. You guys have lives outside of football. So,
yes, sir.
Appreciate it. But first, respectfully speaking, we don't know you guys, right? And we want the world to get to know you guys. So simply introduce yourselves, where you from, who are you, and then, we'll get to your football resume. But, yeah, welcome, and who you guys are.
Okay, first of all, I'm NIKIAS, 23 years old. I've been playing football ever since I was 5, and this is my brother Anthony, and he's 20 years old. And I'm from Scottsdale. He's really from Chandler. And, we definitely, it's been a big story for us, for sure. We used to both weigh 300 pounds. No. Yeah, I'll show you the pictures after.
Okay.
But, yeah, and it's definitely been a journey. Last year, we didn't even know this league existed. We knew semi-pro was out there, just didn't know anything else. And then once we looked into it, it was a really legit league, man. Great stuff. Definitely the best league in Arizona for sure. And we always been working out, and we looked at each other one day. It's been 4 years since we graduated high school, and we were like, what if we play again? What would happen? He's like, I don't know, man. We'll have to play different positions because we used to be nose tackles, centers, and then we just started the team, and ever since then, been going. So,
For sure.
Yeah.
So, you named on the age difference a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So you played in high school, but take me back to the beginning years of football. When was, like you mentioned, you have family from Greece.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
my grandparents were born there.
Grandparents from Greece. You got your parents have moved around from different, places, Kansas City, California. So you got definitely a tropical map, based on location and stuff like that. But what, how did football get introduced to you guys, or did you find football, or did football find you?
Go ahead.
Well, our father, when did he start coaching football?
Started coaching 2005.
2005.
Yeah.
And with the SaberCats, was it?
Yeah, Chandler SaberCats.
You know more about the SaberCats than me. He
Yeah.
coached you first.
Yep.
And you talk about the SaberCats.
Yeah, and so SaberCats, 2005. James Hodgins was a fullback for the St. Louis Rams, and they won the Super Bowl in '98 with Kurt Warner. And his football team was the SaberCats. And he retired, and my dad took over. And my dad used to be a big boxer, and but then he got into football. Then after that, he just took off from there, and he's been coaching ever since. And then 2012, we came back down here, and he wanted, because we lived in Kansas City for about 3 years. Okay. And he came back down here. We lived in Avondale for that time, and we were still young. I was about in 8th grade. He was about 6th grade, and we have another baby brother as well, and he wanted to put up his own team again. And our favorite movie is Remember the Titans.
Okay, shouts to that.
Yeah, we're like, what's going to be our team name? We're like, you know what, let's do the Titans, West Valley Titans. And we just took off from there. We did a lot of NYS, AYSL, Alliance Football League, all that stuff. We did 8 years old to 16 years old because they had some freshman, sophomore teams. And I always helped coaching as well when I got done playing, when I was over the limit, and him as well. And My dad took off in about 2019. We both got done with football. We didn't know if we were going to come back to it or not. Going our separate ways. We were getting into the gym life. Since we lost all that weight, we felt good about ourselves. And my dad was just taking a break, because he sells solar as well, so he wanted to focus on work.
Yeah.
And then later when COVID hit in 2020, we just got closer as a family. It was kind of a blessing. I know it messed up a lot of people's lives, but definitely a blessing for us. And we got close as a family, and we just decided, you know what, if we're going to do something again, let's do it together. Let's all play. My dad coached. He's the owner. Us play again. And like I said, different positions. Always played center, nose tackle, DN. Played a little bit linebacker, nothing too crazy. But then, so we really got in the off season. And about June, July, we started putting the team together and working on our positions. I want to be running back. I want to be linebacker. He want to be tight end, DN. So we just look at a lot of films, like George Kittle, for example, Cameron Jordan, and then my favorite running back is Alvin Kamara. So watch his stuff. And my linebacker, like Ray Lewis, to watch highlights of that. Because we never played positions before since we're all I'm about 195 now. He's about 210. And we're like, we got to play different positions. So it's definitely been a journey. It's been a process for sure. As you can see in the highlights and the season goes on, we're getting better because we're starting to get used to those positions. And
right.
I can actually see the field when I run because before I should just keep my head down, run down. Now I actually see where I'm going,
Right.
And he actually gets his routes done, plant the foot, step, So
you guys have an advantage. We talk about football being a family aspect. You guys literally are a family.
Yes.
Outside of, we talk about the CFL, you guys have the 1 day a week practice. Some teams do 2 if you count film or whatever. You guys have a little bit extra, time outside of your football family, and you guys are able to teach each other up and kind of learn each other's new craft on your own time, right? So with that, what's the transition been like from, you say you're able to see your brother do better with his routes, or you're able to see the field better. Has there been like a recall to your old positions? Like, do you catch yourself being like, hey, bro, like this, you're reminding me of 2015, Nicholas, and you're reminding me of 2018, Anthony, whatever it is,
Yeah.
Tell me about a situation like that, like catching yourself naturally going back to your old position.
I would say a linebacker when I shut off blocks. I'm used to my size when I was big then when I was playing D-line. So I just lean on guys, put my separation. Now there's some big dudes in this league. Played against the Thunder, for example. Great old line.
Big
They run the
boys.
wing T. Magnificent. And we played against them and getting off the blocks. I was like, dang, I got to start getting technical. I'm not strong with these guys. So I had to get low with that, get used to that, and adapt my position, shed, and rip, and everything like that. And him as DN as well, I just told him, dip that shoulder, man, get to that quarterback. Because, he's trying to wrestle with them. We're not strong with these guys. We're more athletic, but we're not stronger. So we just have to get more technical. And it's definitely been a blessing with our technique, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think from, analytical view, I love watching defensive ends. I don't know if you saw the clip of Aaron Donald practicing with the guy with the knives, and the guy was coming at him with literally knives. And you got to learn how to, sidestep or swim move or get away, and that's cool in itself. Or you could see it in even translate to baseball. Like you'll see tight tags at the base, and trying to symbol a defender coming around the corner or something like that. It's just having body awareness and stuff like that. So. Has there been, I know you guys have desires and you have passions of what positions you wanted to see. Has there been a outside influence, maybe your coaches or your parents, that see you play a different position?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be center all my life. I played in high school center, before that center. And like the question said before, do we see anything coming back to us? Sorry to go back to the question before.
Go for it.
But the question before, you said my blocking, that really translates to tight end. As you can see in one of the clips we sent you, I drove a dude 15 yards down the field and slammed him. That was because of my center skills and all that playing back then. And I'm so used to blocking. So I think I'm a very good blocker with that. But then what was the next question? Sorry about that.
Well, just about if you've had any, so you see yourself evolving to this new position, but has there been your coaches or your family that still point out things of you said your center days or your past?
Yeah, he's a big influence in my position I'm playing right now. He's really shown me that I can do this, and because I've always wanted to be tight end. I've always as a center, I'd grip the ball a lot, catching the ball, gripping the ball, and I'm good catching at the ball. And he's influenced and pushing me towards this position and really, showing me how to do it. He's coached me over this past season and showing me how to do things. He's also a coach, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
for our high school.
Yeah, I
so.
coached at Buckeye High School as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What you head coach or?
No, JV. I'm offensive coordinator, and then varsity receivers.
Nice. There's something I always love seeing is how your ability to play the game can translate into your ability to be a different, factor. And we see this in the CFL. We have guys that are coaches. We have guys that are, coordinators. And we have even one guy, shouts to Mike Macchignano on the Phantoms. He's a high school ref. So, we have these players that put on the pads, play within the lines, but then also they step out and they put on a different, football hat. So it's interesting to see how these football roles intertwine and eventually lead to other paths and stuff like that. So do you see a future in coaching? Is that the goal?
I do. Yes, I do. And it's definitely helped me playing this season for sure. Like I said, I had 4 years off, and I'm coaching all these kids, and now I see me in the positions, because I always tell these kids, run the hole, hit the hole hard. I don't care if it's not there. Now I'm running. I'm like, dang, I see what they mean.
Right.
I'm like, okay, so it's definitely helped me coaching-wise and everything like that, and just seeing the field so I can also coach them. I plan on coming back next fall for the high school season, too.
Nice.
So this has definitely been a blessing also.
For sure. I mean, I know from the working field, man, it's when your boss is yelling at you hey, come on, close the deal. And you're just you don't even know how to open up an account. But then when you have a boss that's all right, I saw you tried your best. I understand, that goes a long way because, like I said, I've never played. I am an athlete, though. I played hockey growing up, and I know what it's like for a coach to always be on you. And then when I played for both styles. I played for a guy that was still chasing the minor league hockey goal, so career. So he was still kind of player's coach, and then I played for a drill sergeant, and the last time he played was the 60s, So having that dynamic of you're currently playing and you're evolving, I think would help you because you're able to see many facets of the game.
Correct.
I see the beauty, like you said, blessing in disguise with COVID. I can definitely speak on that. I got closer to my family digitally, Skype and all those Zooms and all this stuff. But something that I thought was unique about the idea of bouncing around from different positions, different teams, different levels, is you get just that. You have the ability to, encompass and digest and experience all different waves of football. Conversely, you see somebody that's so stuck in their position, like a quarterback, or somebody that's nah, I'm a linebacker, or nah, I'm a safety, and they stay their whole life, and egotistically they don't even want to move, and they may have outside interference like coaches or players, or even demand from another team hey, we need a linebacker, you're better at linebacker, no, I'm a safety, whatever it is. I think that can hurt them in a sense because they miss out on opportunities that they could be helpful. So for you guys, it sounds like you've kind of deaded the ego, as I like to call it, and you're just hey, I love football. Where am I best used? I'm no longer a lineman. I used to be. I'm no longer a center. I used to be. Where can I help the team going forward? And I think that's come with your ability to change positions. If we have some guys in this league that are really headstrong on their position, and I've even asked hey, would you entertain? No, I'm this and I do that. Okay, so respect either way though. I respect the headstrong nah, I'm on a career path, it's 20 years starting quarterback, or I respect this hey, I'm a football player, put me where you need me, right? And the final results are the final results. So getting to kind of the results. Obviously, this season hasn't been the results you guys wanted from a wins and loss standpoint. But, being able to sit down with you guys for a couple minutes, and already sounds like you guys have a good idea about the progress you've made. And that football is a building blocks, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're not going to go from zero to the championship, So last couple of weeks we've had different themes, and it's kind of correlated to the guests we've had. And we had the Bucks on, and we talked about underperforming. This I think this fits well with the theme of you guys being brothers. I want to call the Titans the little brother of the AzCFL.
I like that. Yeah, I like it.
So what does that mean? You guys get Luigi when we're playing Mario, right? That means we give you an unplugged controller and say that you're doing great and you're not even playing. You know, that means we get the fries at the bottom of the bag and said that it was short. You know, those type of things. So, with being the little brother of the league, respectfully, you look up and you see, like you said, there's strong dudes, there's good football players in this league. There is celebrations and wins and parties in the end zone and things that come with the territory of winning. Yeah. What's been the growth process? What's been like the maturing period? What's been the feeling of sitting back and taking more losses than wins? And how have you continued to keep showing up? Because mathematically you guys are not in the playoffs, yes. I believe, and now it's the buy-in process. And I was saying this is where you find out who your real soldiers are. Who signed up for war now when there's no Medal of Honor, there's no badge. It's just your battle wounds and the stories in the film, right? Yeah. So tell me about kind of the growth period.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely heading into the season. I'm not going to lie. I'm saying, like, we did talk about shocking the league. We did talk about winning some games. We did talk about making a difference,
We got the talent, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we got a young squad. I mean, we're too young sometimes, though. We're 17 to 24 years old.
Right.
That's our age. Our oldest guy is in his 30s. He's one of them, But definitely, I just competing at this point. Like you said, finish the season strong and finish every game. Like, for example, we played the Silverbacks this weekend. Big respect to them. No for a reason, but didn't think it happened, And just competing every single play and finishing strong, And definitely, like you said, I believe that there's always wins and not losses. There's learn. You learn, every game. And like I said, yeah, it's to our record, but we're just learning. And I'm thankful for those losses as well, because I wouldn't be a better running back for those losses. He wouldn't be a better tight end for those losses. Our team wouldn't do the different plays for those losses that help us out better, And our defense is definitely getting better, too, for that. Yep. So, yeah, just we got a great group of guys, man. Love them all. And we're just competing. Finish the last two games, season strong, and then everyone come back next year and hopefully, shock the league.
So, more of the same family aspect. Is there ever a fear? See, that's also something that's actually also talking about gift and a curse. The gift that you guys have being a newer team is there is that loyalty. You guys came in as a collective unit, so I imagine you guys want to ride out together as a collective unit.
Yes, sir.
Some of these bigger names in the league that have been around for so long, you catch them texting people on the sideline, getting in dudes' ears after the game. Hey, come over here. There's a lot of tampering and recruiting. Because at the same time, there's loyalty, which is cool, but there's also, like, nobody owes anybody anything, right? Like, we're all free agents, so to speak. Mm-hmm. I think that could work in your advantage. We've seen a lot of identities get shuffled around. I'm sure you guys heard the jokes between the Bucks and they're the Stampede 2.0. Yes. And now there's rumors of the Stampede coming back. So who knows what their identity will be like? Who are going to stay with the Bucks? Who are going to go back? You got guys that join teams based on losing bets. I mean, I don't know if you heard Marchwan's episode. He's joined the Stampede after losing a championship game. Yeah. So like sometimes players end up on other teams for unforeseen reasons. So I don't want to talk about players leaving you guys, but has there been any possibilities or any chatter of people joining you guys?
Yes, there has. From the last couple of teams we faced, because they just come out to us, and whether it's from their position saying that I don't get to play a lot on this team, because, like, for example, we got about 25 guys. 30 on the roster technically, but 20, 25 show up a game. All these other teams are about 50 to 40. And there's some dudes that are good that don't always get in, and they see our roster like, hey, I like the way you guys compete. You stay together. Let's come out next season, And like I said, we're not trying to take anyone's players, but whoever wants to come out next season, like you said, is free agents, And same with our guys, If they feel like they're not fitting great with us, and we love them all. If they want to leave, then they can leave. But I feel like our 20 to 25 core is really solid, We got a great group of guys that are committed, come every practice. Like you said, we don't practice one time a week, but they're there. We come compete. And if we just build up that next season and bring new guys, keep building, we can definitely make something special. So.
Do you guys have any guys that are looking at the next level or possibly still in the college? They need the grades to get to the next. Because we had a kid that played for the Tide. He went D3 this year. Some school in, I think, Massachusetts or something. But yeah, D3 coming from the Tide. So. Do you have any guys that are kind of on the outside in or inside out of possibly next level or, because you said they're young, so from what I hear, they're college bound. you know?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, our quarterback, Lane Davis, he wants to go somewhere. We have a couple other guys. Nick Gomez, he's one of our safeties, and he's a slot. He's a really good player. Some linemen do, and I'm trying to go next level too. I just turned 20. You know, I got in this league to try out tight end and DN and see if I'm any good at it. And I feel like I'm doing decent. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. You know, blocking, I feel like I'm good. Got to do better on routes and all that. But this team has a lot of young youth, and I feel like there's a lot of people on this team that want to go next level. So I think we're all going to stay together. And think about this team, win or lose, like, we're coming out to hit. Like, our defense last game, we didn't, like, it's bad to say, like, our offense wasn't doing good, but we ran out on that field, like, we hit, you know, we stayed as a team. That's one thing I love about this team. I don't think we're going to split.
That's what's cool, man. That's what it is. It's like seeing how we talked about it. My last guest was about like the buy-in process too. Like, you know, 5 people show up for practice, and then they get to a game, and the parking lot's just yoked, and you're just like, where were you at practice? I thought, you know, it's more you find out who your real guys are who are showing up for the rehearsal than the actual like performance. You know, is there? I want to say the guys that were mingling or kind of talking about joining you guys. What's that? What's the review? Are you guys involved with that? I mean, you said your dad owns a team, right? Like, do you guys have a say with that, or are you more like you respect the like?
We just say, you know, you're with your team right now. Come with us till after the season's over. Or like, we appreciate it, but I mean, we don't get their number or anything like that. We just say, hey, holler at us if you want the season, off season. But right now, we got to finish our season with the squad we have.
For sure. So. Yeah, you know, there's obviously respect to that too. You know, it's like win or lose, you want to be part of the pain and the glory. You
exactly.
know. Okay. I like to see that. So how does it work? Do you still have your college eligibility?
Yeah,
like still?
full. I never played college ball.
Okay,
I came
cool.
straight out of high school, then spent 2 years, you know, losing all the weight. I had an offer to go to ACU for a center, but then I took it, and then I de-offered because I didn't like being, you know, 305 pounds. So then I started working out. Me and him started working out for like 2 years straight and losing all the weight, getting athletic, you know, feeling mobile, and then we started playing again. And now I feel like, you know, if I have the opportunity, I'll take it.
Okay. That's impressive, man. What I feel like I could talk a whole fitness podcast on that alone, but like, you know, I try to gain weight, you know, but like, what's that? I mean, real quick, I mean, what was the matrix moment? I called it, that you were, like you said, you were 305, and then it was like, nah, like you switched. What was that process? Like, was it like, obviously in the movies they make it look like you had a cheeseburger in your hand and you dropped it, and then like you ran over to the celery. Like, nah, like what was the real thing, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw myself in the Arizona Christian University photos we took after I signed and all that. And I saw how I looked on stage, and I was like, do I want to go through college like this? Do I want to live the rest of my life like this? I lived all high school through it. I didn't like it. I didn't like being that big. So then kind of seeing that and thinking about some other things back then kind of motivated me. And I was like, I'm done. You know, I turned the phones off, you know, turn everything off, social media. We just started working out a lot, and I saw progress, and just started getting addicted to it. Started like seeing, you know, veins pop out, started seeing muscles, and I was like, I like this.
For sure, man. And shouts to you, man. I love hearing that. That resonated. One of my best friends, Tyler Salko, he was starting offensive lineman for ASU when I covered them and when I went to school there. And he was starting guard, so yeah, like 320, 3-something, and now he lost all the weight, and he's like less than 200 pounds or something.
Nice.
And he's a firefighter now, and it's just like, yeah, so football's over, right? You know, like at least as a lineman. And what's crazy is I ran into, because he went to the draft, the NFL draft, and he projected 6th round, and I guess just never got picked up, you know. And I ran into him to the grocery store, and he was like getting ready for the NFL draft. I'm talking like steaks all the way up to his like shopping cart and stuff. And then now you see him, and it's like whole different person, you know. But yeah, shouts to you guys, man. That's really awesome to hear and see. I mean, you know, we promote health and fitness on top of football, so shouts to you guys for enjoying it and, you know, continuing your path. I have a lot of friends that are in the fitness world, and I try to work out, but, you know, I'm not going to say I'm in the fitness world, but I try to work out, you know. But all right, cool, man. So, you know, good to get to know you guys. You guys sent me over some film. We had some film sent over to me. And yeah, just going to get your football brain, let you guys kind of explain what you sent over to me as well. What's this one? This one
Oh, this one's not
That's
us.
not our game yet.
No, that one was from. Yeah, we did that one last. All right, so this one was Titans and Headhunters.
This one's Thunder Outlaws. Yeah, this
Oh
one.
yeah, he's switching.
he's
Oh,
switching
okay,
it.
okay. Got you. Outlaws, good team too. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got a few friends on there.
Yeah.
they have.
Coach, I heard a lot of good things about Coach Paulchin. So.
Yeah, this was a nice kick return.
Oh
to
wow.
the
There you
hizzy.
go.
My man sent this. Shouts to him. Let me get. I forgot who sent that to me. Let me get that. But yeah, no. Outlaws have the game of the week this Saturday.
Oh, okay,
so-
nice, nice.
But yeah, all right. So now getting to your film. Let me know what we got here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This
This
one's
is
you. Who's it?
we threw a pick, a quarterback kind of underthrew, but our receiver Cheese should have fought for
Oh,
it.
yeah, this one's you.
So then I see him coming down
On
the
you.
sideline, I'm like, I can't let this man score, and then boom, I lay down my
Boom.
shoulder.
That's what it was,
Yeah.
dude. Okay.
To be honest, I mean, if he's watching this, I was not trying to hurt you.
Yeah, he was.
I was just trying to not let you score, I try to pull up a little bit.
He
Respect you
said,
and
I heard he
everything.
had dinner plans tonight.
But-
We're not
fact
gonna
he
let.
just
He's gonna
walks
be
away.
late. He's gonna look ugly for the
Like,
date tonight.
You see, I'm mad that we threw the pick. You see me walk away.
He just walks
you
away
know?
after hit like nothing happened. I'm like,
Yeah, but
Dude,
definitely,
you
I
almost tore your rotator cuff on
yeah, I
that.
felt like I had to lay the boom on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, but 2 inches to the right, you're getting flagged for out of bounds.
Yeah, I know.
Late in, dude.
That was close. Yep.
All right, well, I like that. Tell me, jersey number 44.
44. Yes, sir.
Where's that? You said?
Dallas Clark.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of him. Like I said, I'm a Colts fan. I had it when I was little. I just love number 44. Has just been my number ever since.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to wear 56 sometimes because Lawrence Taylor.
LT.
I
Yep.
was like, 44 stuck with me.
There's a college basketball player. I forgot his name, but he said he wears 44 for the Wendy's 4 for 4 offer.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we might go
that
branding.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but 44 is dope, dude. I think that's like a L as an L number. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
repeating numbers is dope.
Thank you.
All right, what we got here? Titans versus
Him right
Reapers.
here, baby.
oh,
Yep. Trying to get the edge.
You said not today though.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You say, hey,
Yeah.
today's opposite day.
That's my thing too. If you see film, no disrespect, all the teams are great, but I would not run to his way because every time someone runs outside, he's there, man, long arms and everything,
How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1"?
6
And
and a half.
s-
6
and
and a
6'1",
half, I'd say.
210?
Yeah.
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 215 after some food I ate earlier.
Respect. If me and my brother on the same side, if you beat us, you're definitely great. But the thing is, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a fight for you to get.
Yeah,
to us, for
nah.
sure.
Like I said, I didn't play tackle football. I'm a Turkey Bowl champion in my flag football
Okay,
playing
yeah,
days.
that-
But
that counts.
I'm a cornerback, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be lining up against y'all anyway. I'm a safety,
Yeah.
cornerback. I'm on the defensive side myself. So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then this is against the Tigers
Oh, that's the Thunder.
or Thunder.
Yeah.
What play was this? Let's see. It's a quick clip or.
Probably just wrong one. It's okay.
Yeah, it might have been the wrong play.
Oh, good
Yeah,
field
no.
presence, regardless.
yeah.
But yeah, no, shouts. So, take me to, watching film. Are you guys students of the game? Are you YouTubing old, clips? Are you breaking down your own film? What's the process of studying film for you guys?
Well, yeah, definitely. Like me being a high school coach, I had to watch film all the time.
Yeah.
But now me playing, it's totally different. Now I got to look at myself and then the whole team, and see what I did wrong. I notice plays, if I'm at linebacker, am I getting low enough to get off the box, to break down the tackles? Am I standing straight up, arm tackling? Running back, am I reading the holes, or should I cut out on that one, or should I trust my lineman on that play? And same with him, what could he cut under next time instead of going over the corner? How can he get separation? And definitely trying to watch all these teams you can know their playbook, but one thing to stop it is a different thing,
True.
And the same thing with the Owls, we were pretty confident in that defensive game plan, but I'll be honest, they were all over the place, took it to us. We were out of it that game, man, and there's been games like that, So I love watching film, but I don't take it 100%. Where if I know someone's film, first we need to really do it on the field. So yeah.
What's your preference watching film? Are you more analyzing yourself or
analyzing others?
Yeah, after church every Sunday, we go to the house and kind of sit back, throw it on the TV, watch film. And he explains a lot to me. He's more the coach. He turns his coach's switch on and starts analyzing everyone what we could have done.
You're watching the film and he's like, "Stop it! See,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here is
like,
where
stop it.
you
He's like,
messed
pause it,
up.
pause
All
it,
right,
what's control?
pause it." You're like, "We didn't even started yet, but pause it. Listen, you're messing up." You're like, "I didn't."
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, and I'm more of, I look at myself, see what I can do better and all that. But he's definitely shows a team aspect of the film and shows me what other people are doing and all that. But I'm more of, personally, what am I doing wrong and what can I do better?
For sure. As I've heard things even like, from a receiver breaking, analysis on their own work. I've seen things like working on their body language, like even to the point of like, how do I sell that this is a run play instead of a passing play? Or how do, Isaiah Clark on the Thunder, he's a receiver. He plays both sides, receiver, slot, and safety.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah, he's a baller. And he was talking about how like, yeah, when he first, when it was a run play, he was getting kind of lazy with his, body stance and stuff. So then dudes were like, "Oh, they're running it. I could just tell by this receiver," And then he's like, "Oh, okay." And so have you caught yourself analyzing some of your body language or some of your performance when the ball's not coming to you or you're not going to the ball carrier, or kind of some of your decoys, I guess, so to speak?
Yeah, definitely see that on film. Like sometimes if I'm a running back or a fullback in the backfield, I notice myself if I'm getting the ball, I kind of lean forward a little bit so I can take off. And if I'm just dropping back play action pass, I just lean back a little bit.
Right,
That's something I need to fix. Every play I need to lean forward, no matter what.
Yeah. Because they don't. Then it's mental. The
Exactly.
Part they don't know.
Yeah,
So,
and there's some smart guys in the league that will catch on to that.
for sure. And they're ball hawks,
Yeah.
So, no, I always thought that was interesting to see because, they say football is a game of inches. It's literally that. If a receiver has 1 inch separation on the cornerback, that could be the touchdown or the difference of him making the swat. So those little things, and just then, like you said, the ability to, they're smart players on top of being physical. So if you're able to beat them at the mental game, then the X's and O's, aren't as much of a disadvantage. Cool. So this weekend, like always, we have a full slate of football. We're going to get to some games and get you guys predictions and kind of see where your head's at as the regular season winds down. It's second to last game. It's crazy to think.
Yeah, we went fast.
Yeah, very fast, man. Shouts to you guys having a healthy season and
Yes, sir.
no
Praise the
crazy
Lord,
injuries and finish strong type thing. But starting off, man, this is an exciting game. I'm not gonna say this is my upset pick, but this is exciting. Reapers, Rebels.
Whew.
10 a.m., bro.
Yeah.
Both teams hot as can be.
Yeah.
Rebels undefeated, obviously. The Reapers winning, I think, the most games in team history
Yeah.
this season. Both phenomenal. Quarterback play right now in KP and Renz. Love him or hate him. Fun fact, since he lost the championship game against the Lions in 2019, he's 11-0
Wow.
in AzCFL games.
Nice.
11-0 in his starts. So it's like, you can talk what you want, but he's winning. He's
Yeah.
doing the thing he has
That's
to
all
do,
that
right?
matters, Yep.
So who do you got, man? Reapers, Rebels. One little side note I always talk about is the morning games. Is if you're gonna get an upset, it's gonna be in the morning.
Yeah, that's right.
Because some dudes may be sleeping still, shaking off last night's events, whatever. But the Reapers play in the morning, and the Rebels, I don't know if you've watched every game of the week. They've pretty much gotten every game of the week.
Yes.
So it's rare when they play in the morning. I think the first game they had was the first week, and they played in the morning. But this is a morning game, and the Reapers, shouts to my guy Bam Bam. He says he doesn't even sleep.
I'll correct you real quick. Rebels have not played at 10 a.m.
The Rebels have not played at 10 a.m. Their one game was a 1 p.m. game or something, right?
1 p.m. or 4 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay, so wow, this is so Gotti. This was that the skillet just got hotter. You know what I'm saying? This is a breakfast bowl fully, but I
They got
think
their quarterback.
the
He
Reapers got
wasn't there last weekend.
Yeah.
the Reapers weren't.
Yeah, the Reapers quarterback wasn't there last weekend when we played.
Number 2. It was number 16 last week.
Yeah, Dre.
But number 2's a stud. Also,
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
yeah, they KP should be there next week, this week, and then the Rebels, they have their first morning game. So What do you got?
I mean, I would say a lot of respect to the Reapers, man, what their coach Tyler's done over there. You know, having this great season. Congrats to him. He earned it. And they got a lot of speed. You know, we knew that coming in. Fastest team we played. You know, they might not be the most technical sound, but the most fastest. They got the receivers, number 17, Jesse. He's a good friend of mine. He can take off the top. And Jonathan, he can move too. And like you said, the quarterback, man, he can
One of
launch
the
it.
best, Charles Gant. They're one of the best tight ends in the league. He'll let you know, big stepper.
No.
See,
Hey,
that's why we live for intel. He's listening, baby.
Hey, respect to you, brother,
No.
but this is the best tight end in the league
Oh,
right here.
hey,
87.
he said you thought. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
I was
catch,
pressing
nothing
him sometimes. Wasn't as physical as I was hoping.
Very,
but,
very. Don't mean to put that out. Very weak.
Yeah.
Oh.
87, tall and
But
very
yeah,
weak.
but
Big
getting
stepper.
to the other point, really the dangers I'll be worried about is Jesse and Jonathan, and the running back number 30 is a stud too. If I don't know his name, but yeah, but I would say it's gonna be a close game. The Reapers are gonna take it to them, but I would say I'll give it to the Rebels. They're undefeated for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, morning game, like I know it affects us, but they're a well-oiled machine. I've seen them play. They're physical, D-line's crazy, you know. So, I mean, if the Reapers win this game, got to give the quarterback some time, you know.
Yeah.
But, I would probably say Rebels, you know, 28-12.
28 show.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
9-0.
Yeah.
I'd say Reapers will win, I think, if their offensive line shows up. If their
Wow.
offensive line shows up and their tackles do pretty good, then I think they're going to get an upset.
Dude, it's like, so I know you never want to lose a game, but also it's like, you know, think of baseball. It's like a perfect game. It's like the pitchers, you know, they feel so uptight because they just want to throw a perfect game, but it's like they're still winning.
Yeah.
I feel like the Rebels should, okay, this sounds stupid. They shouldn't lose a game, but I feel like if they lost a game, that'd be better for them if they tried to run the house.
Yeah.
Because they're dancing with the perfection stuff, and it's like, don't get caught up in that. Just win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that could hurt them. But again, you win every game. So it's stupid. It's a hard battle. You don't like wish to lose.
Yeah, anything. I would definitely say if the Rebels don't show up ready 100%, the Reapers will catch them. But
I
if
want
they
to
show
see
up
an upset
100%, it's
too.
going to be a good game.
I want to see an upset.
That's your
always
upset?
fun.
Okay,
That's
boom.
always fun.
My man's grabbing his bowl of Wheaties. He's watching the upset.
Yeah.
All right, so then also 10 a.m., but at Cortez, Scorpions and Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, for a team that gave the Scorpions their first win, you know, no excuses. They played us tough. You know, they wanted that win more than we did, and our offense was just all over the place that game. We gave up a quick slant touchdown in the last minute. But Scorpions going to play them tough. I believe the Hawks will win. I like their passing game. They got good receiver T. Wavy over there. He's a good friend of mine also. They got a good offense, good quarterback. But, yeah, I think Scorpions going to play them tough, though. I'll probably say Hawks 19-6, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, the Scorpions, man, also similar. You know, their buy-in is good. They do have like a good collective unit for the guys that have bought in. So you know, we'll see. And then the Hawks, kind of, you know, still unsure of them. You know, I saw them on Game of the Week against the Tide, and you know, the quarterback was gutsy. You know, he didn't put up any numbers, but like he was getting beat up and kept standing in the pocket and you know, showing up. So shouts to that.
Yeah.
I have the Scorpions actually winning this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just because like go for broke, they're just like they just want to hit somebody. Like I just see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got nothing. I don't know anything about the Hawks. I know they pass a lot.
Yeah.
Scorpions, I mean, I know that could be their weakness. We didn't pass at all. I mean, our starting quarterback was out, and then that whole game, and then we were just running it. They were stopping it. But if they can throw, I mean, to wherever. All right, I need to give a tip to the Hawks. 26 on the Scorpions, throw that side. Throw that side, and you will win.
You're talking about my last guess.
So what he's saying is
Jacquees.
Junquees.
Yeah.
We're coming at you, bro.
Big respect, but he talks more than he plays.
He talks more than
I
you
went
hear
over
this,
there.
bro.
I'm number 85.
Yeah.
I went over there, and he was talking everything, so I went to outside. They wanted me to press him. I picked him up and threw him on his back.
Picked him up and threw him on his back, bro. What are they saying right now?
Yeah, we have the film to show it
Yeah,
too.
They
got the
have to
film.
film to show it.
So,
All love, though, you know,
Jacquees.
it's football. It's football.
Yeah.
And all love.
They're in Goodyear too, so hey,
they should be playing for us then.
you
man.
know what I'm saying?
Come over here, we'll love you. You know.
But not till the end of the year. No tampering, right?
Exactly.
All right, so Headhunters and Demons.
First off, yeah, I'm gonna give this to the Headhunters. We were supposed to play the Demons first, but they couldn't make the game out because it was on Sunday, so we played the Thunder. But big shots for Thunder taking that game. But yeah, I say the Headhunters. To be honest, in my opinion, the Headhunters are the most, even though they don't have a full roster, the most sounded every
Yeah.
position.
Really?
3 great running backs, number 21 and 20, number 1. Good offensive line, receivers. Lucky, also great quarterback, and he plays receiver too. And their other quarterback is back now. And definitely, man, they play tough. Like, we were trying to hold them, they just wore us down, and we got tired. But definitely the most sound team I would give to the Headhunters. So yeah, I would say Headhunters would take it to the Demons. Probably, I would say 30-6.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I got Headhunters. I don't know nothing about the Demons. Headhunters, very good team. Everyone plays good.
Yeah.
Demons have good lineman Danny Valdez. That's one. He bounced around from a couple of the Tucson teams. He played for Soul Patrol, Arizona Soul Patrol. I think that they were a team that in the GFL or something. They bounced around. But all right. So you said the Headhunters.
Yeah.
This one you talked about the Tucson team, the Thunder. They're playing against the Lions, who just came off of a bounce back win against the Bucks after losing game of the week against the Rebels. Who do you got?
Also, before we get to that, I would like to say Benjamin, the owner of the Lions, I heard he lost his father recently. So my condolences to you, Ben, if you're watching this, to your family. Nothing's more important than family and God. So much love to you, brother. And, but to the game, like I said, Thunder with that wing tee, they got some bodies. I mean, they got some dudes.
I was getting hit with like 4 people coming around that.
I would definitely say the Lions are pretty sound and coach well. They coach really well. They got good running game, good passing game. But I don't know. I mean, the only thing about the wing tee of the Thunder, they're having some fumble problems. I mean, I think they're fixing that. But when they played us, they fumbled a lot. Yep. Maybe just because we get in the season. Because quick snap and short handoffs.
They were scared of you guys. That's what it was.
Yeah, but I don't know. If they can control the clock and just keep pounding that ball and hold, I don't know. But I would have to go Lions, close game. I'll have to go Lions 12-7, but really close game.
Yeah, I mean, you're a coach. Vani, former player, now coach. So seeing that translation and that transition from player to coach, he definitely has a different lens like you do when you look at the field from, like you said, a playing to a coaching standpoint. So I got the Lions bouncing back, or continuing their second game bounce back by beating the Thunder, and we'll see what they how they respond. And then man, obviously I'm not gonna ask you guys your prediction on your game, but you guys are playing the Silverbacks, and similar to the Rebels, my logic on undefeated. Silverbacks need to, they need to get brought down. I don't want to say get brought down to reality, because reality is the reality. They're undefeated, humble, right?
Yeah.
But they could get punched in the mouth, and you guys could be the guys that punch them in the mouth. They call them trap games, right?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't blame anyone that looks at us. Like I said, if you look at our record and our stats, I get what you're saying. But if you don't see the game, I mean, when you see us play, we compete and we're gonna hit you every play. Like the score is 100-0, we're still gonna hit you every play. So my thing is, like I said, anything can happen. Big respects to the Silverbacks, undefeated for a reason. But I mean, just because our record doesn't mean we're gonna stop. We're gonna give our best this weekend, and we're gonna put up the best game plan we can and compete. They're gonna know after they play us who they played for sure.
I thought the game was in Prescott, and I was gonna ask if you played in cold weather, but it's in Sunny Slope.
Yeah,
so.
thank goodness for that.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. So I mean, honestly, man. Because I'm gonna give y'all the hometown discount. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm going with you guys beating the Silverbacks. I'm going with the first team. Y'all taking them off, and then that's gonna be. I need to see a Gatorade bath or something if that happens, bro.
Yeah, definitely see something. Yeah.
So I'm going with that with my heart. Not with my head, but with my heart for you guys. I'm going with the Titans.
Yeah, I practice this week. Our motive is we don't care about the score. We don't care about the score. We're going to put our helmet on. We put it on just like them, and we're going to go hit. I mean, we don't care they're winning or not. We're going to hit, and we're going to stay as a team. That's what we talked about at Wednesday practice. We were like, we don't care. We don't care if we score or nothing, We're going to come and hit them and know they played us.
Yeah, I treat it like back in school, it's like you start every class with an A. As long as you can just hold on to the A, so it's like you start the game 0-0. Like who cares about the record?
Yeah.
You guys, like you said, you get dressed like they do, you bleed like they do. Come on.
Definitely.
Y'all got a chance. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Another team you guys are familiar with, the Owls versus the Tigers. Can you help me out and give the Tigers some love? You guys like their uniforms?
The number's a
heard
little too
about that.
big. A little
You
bit.
saw
Number's
that?
a little too big. I love the Tigers players. We practice by them, and for sure, love all the players.
Yeah.
Great squad. Coach Moore, great. But yeah, uniforms could use some work.
Okay.
But yeah, I want them to win, but I don't think they'll win. I want the Tigers to win, but just the Owls, man. I mean, my head was all over the place that game. I was trying to figure out their offense, and they were trips left, trips right, double back. Big shout out to the offensive coordinator. They knew how to set us up.
Yeah.
And but I mean, yeah, I would definitely take Owls big here. Obviously, 30-6. I hope my guy. Big shout out to my guy Noah, the running back for the Tigers. Hopefully, he does something. But yeah, we'll see
I
what
think
happens.
the Owls, man, see, they got to run the table because they need to secure that playoff spot with that they have over the Headhunters. And so, yeah, they're not letting up. But then, shouts to my guy, Emmanuel. He was talking about it took him more than two DBs to take him down. And then, like, he put up a clip of, like, 4 DBs having to tackle him. So I thought that was tight. Shouts to him.
Nice.
And then, Battle of Arizona, man. We got the Arizona Roll Tide versus the Arizona Spartans.
Okay. Haven't seen a lot of the Spartans. Heard they're a really solid team, so I'm gonna still go with them because the record shows it. The Tide, like I said, like the quarterback, Mortison's really cool and a good coach, But I would have to go Spartans. I'll probably go Spartans. 27-12. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you saw the Tide. They won in a Hail Mary earlier in the year.
Mhm.
So, like, they're very emotional.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what you get with them because then they came out to Game of the Week and got blown out by the Rebels, So, but then they also played on Game of the Week against the Hawks and blew them out.
Yeah.
So, you never know what you're going to get with them.
Mhm.
We know where Donovan stands on Scotty as quarterback for the Spartans. So, obviously in-house we got the Spartans he's got the Spartans over the Tide, but
Nope.
Never mind.
Switched it.
I'm wrong. That's why we go live, baby.
Well,
Tide definitely needs to win if they want to be in the playoffs.
So Ty, he's saying they're on life support.
They're on life support.
So
Yeah,
on
that's
life
when the best
support.
comes out though when you're on life support. Yeah.
So
Especially if Tide played like they did last weekend, Spartans are gonna have a hard time.
all right, so Scotty's got I wonder have you seen Scotty's marketing? Every time he's put a different bag of chips. Like shouts to Matt Archer. He said that Scotty likes to surf the couch and just eat potato chips. So then Scotty ended up making a bag. He took a bag of potato chips and put like a picture of himself over it. It's pretty dope. And then he did it like 2 weeks in a row. I'll pull it up when I can. All right, cool. And then set the stage, bro. Game of the week. Talk about battle of rivalries. This one's under celebrated rivalry, man. Phantoms and Outlaws. Battle of Phoenix. Whenever you hear the Phoenix Outlaws, the Phantoms get upset that they're like, hey, we're the Phoenix team too, And it's like it's red versus blue. It's really that. The Outlaws, man, they've been shuffling with quarterbacks. They had Jay Hector, who came from the Owls. They had Brandon Schilling, who made Play of the Week, first ever on Intel. They've been shuffling around. The Phantoms also been shuffling around their quarterback, man. I don't know if you saw last week, Game of the Week, Armenta, new 18-year-old kid from the JUCO route. This is their third-string quarterback. So, who do you got?
I would say definitely both accomplished coaches for sure, for the Phantoms and for the Outlaws. Heard a lot about Coach John Polchin, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would have to go with the Outlaws. I got a friend in the Outlaws named Billy, so I'll have to go. Very close game though, because it's a close game, like you said. Different quarterbacks, good defenses. So I would have to go Outlaws 14-13.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Outlaws just because of my friend Billy over there.
Okay.
Support him.
See, the Phantoms talk about playing better during the day. They actually do play better during the day. And last couple Saturday night slots, they've kind of got punched in the mouth. So I want to say if it was just straight head up Outlaws Phantoms, I'm going with the Outlaws. But because of I think the Phantoms desperation need to turn around that bad luck, I think it's going to be that's going to be that night. So I see the Phantoms actually winning.
Okay.
But if it was at 4 o'clock, I'd say the Outlaws. So it's weird. But yeah, I'm going with Phantoms. I'm not going to give a score because I'm calling the game.
7 p.m., right?
It's the
Okay,
7
we'll probably go check that out.
Yeah. Game of the week, And if not, you can watch it on Cactus Media X Facebook page as we broadcast it live.
Yeah.
And then the Desert Bucks, they're on a bye week, so
Okay.
they'll win. You know,
Yeah, nice.
because they're
nice.
supposed to play the
Hey,
Sergeants. You know,
take all you can get.
you
Yeah.
know. All right,
Could've used some
so
more bye weeks.
Yeah.
Get some more wins.
so I gotta ask you guys. You know, we touched on it a little bit. This is my question that gets everybody. It's my favorite intel question. Who in the AzCFL has the best uniforms? And you can't say the Titans. And then who in the AzCFL has the ugliest uniforms?
I would have to go. Best that I've seen. I have to go. Dang, Rebels or Outlaws?
I'm gonna say Outlaws.
I would say Outlaw. I love the blue and black and gray. They switch it up. I love it. So
Yeah,
that's why we have blue
different
too.
uniforms? 4 different uniforms.
Yeah,
I
3 or
believe they got?
4. I know the Rebels have like a lot too, but I would have to go Outlaws.
Yeah, 6.
Wow. But worst?
Yeah, who's the ugliest? Not worse, ugly.
Okay, ugliest.
There's a difference.
Ugliest uniforms, I don't know. I would have to go with the Tigers maybe. Just big numbers that I've seen. I don't know. It's not their fault. The jerseys look like blankets sometimes, but it's.
Jacques said he looks like not Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes, Tubi, like the off-brand cereal.
Yeah.
They said that's the tiger.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, man.
Yeah.
My man knows his cartoon tigers, you know.
Yeah.
But all right, so you're saying the Tigers
Yeah.
ugliest, and then
Who was the team that we watched last week? Was it the Rebels with the gold and it was like some strange colors? Was it gold and
the
blue?
Lions.
Or was it the Lions? I
Oh,
think.
so
Lions
you-
did
it
some
was like
retro.
a strange.
Yeah, Lions did some retro uniforms. I
I
believe.
did not
right?
like that.
Yes, so on Saturday night against the Rebels, they came out, which I thought it was the Owls. I'm not trying to be funny. I really thought it was. I was like, they're not playing, but no, it was the blue. You're talking about the blue on blue with the gold.
Yes.
Yes, it was. I don't know what it was, but it was like an Arizona flag. It was
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be
Yeah.
blue, and the,
Yeah, little.
I would not want to.
I would say stick with the red they got.
Yeah.
I love your guys' red, man. Just that the Arizona one, I don't know, but
Other than that,
I'm not a
sorry,
stylist.
Tigers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So hey, I still think, and with my chest, and I say this, Arizona Cactus Football League has the best uniforms.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
out of football. You
Definitely.
know what I'm saying? So.
Definitely.
All right, cool. All right, let's get to my new segment on the pod, this or that. Like I said, it's simply just conversational style. Get to know you guys. You know, we've broken down the football stuff. We've already killed the other teams and their uniforms. So, you know, let's lighten it up a little bit. So, yeah, this or that. Do you guys prefer Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooters?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. I've never been to Hooters.
We ate there last night, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I followed you guys. That's good. All right, so keeping with the wings, ranch or blue cheese?
Ranch.
Ranch.
Ranch. I'm East Coast. I'll do blue cheese.
Okay.
You know, and I'll add both.
Oh,
Yeah,
Why,
why
you
not?
know, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Are you guys running out or something? Let me get
Take
both.
this off.
Yeah.
You know. All right, gym before work or after?
Both.
Oh, okay.
The whole
Hey,
day.
whoa.
Yeah.
We got CrossFit now.
24/7.
24/7.
Sure.
Yeah, the whole day.
Yeah.
All right, the whole day.
No, I'm just kidding. Big shots. Whoever like needs workout tips, we love to train people, help them out. You know, like we want to see people lose weight like we lost weight. So you need help build muscle, just hit me up. You know, definitely.
All right. So,
Get your number before you leave.
yeah. So you said so both, but if you had to choose before.
I don't know. It depends on what work, but I would have to say after.
After.
You know,
Okay.
just
More
like
of a
release some
night.
stress. You
Right,
know,
right.
After the day, yeah.
My thought on it is also like, I look at the gym as like recess and work as school.
Mhm.
And it's like, if I can do recess after school, there's no time limit. Whereas like, if I do it before work, I know I have to eventually get to work and then
Yeah.
recess is going to be over. Okay. Hot tub or ice bath for recovery?
We've been doing the hot tub lately. You know.
I would do ice bath if I can do it every day, but I gotta go buy them 4 bags of ice from
Yeah.
Circle K or
Yeah.
something.
True,
But,
true.
but,
it lasts like 10 minutes in
yeah,
Arizona.
Yeah.
But I'll choose ice bath.
Yeah, we go to Lifetime Fitness, so we hit the sauna, and then we go to the hot tub after they hit a little bit of the pool. But yeah, hot tub for me. Ice bath, I try, man, I'm freezing in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you prefer ice bath?
Yeah, just the feeling afterwards, not during it, but the
Yeah.
recovery, I think that works a
Okay,
lot better.
for sure. Yeah, ice bath is dope. If you can make it that like 5-minute period,
Yeah.
once then once you go numb, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits.
fruits.
Yeah.
Yep.
I eat at least a banana and orange every day. Yeah.
that your favorite?
Yeah, definitely.
What-
Love me some strawberries before I go to sleep. Give me a good dream. So yeah,
Okay.
I love fruit. I try to get my vegetables in, man. I just love fruit. Yeah.
Fruit. What? Where you guys at? You guys Apple fans?
I like apples.
What?
Yeah.
You don't like apples?
I like them, but I don't eat them all.
Yeah,
No.
I don't like the super red ones, if that's your thing.
You're killing me,
I
man.
like the lighter ones because you taste more citrus in the lighter ones.
See,
I don't know.
I'm from the public school. I'm a product of New York public school, and we were
Yeah.
given red delicious apples growing up.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend said somebody told me red delicious apples taste like poverty, and I was offended when I heard that. What's your favorite? You like are you a Honeycrisp guy?
I would say Honeycrisp. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely like the lighter version.
We got some
of it.
rich people here in the studio. Nah.
Whatever I can.
All right, so this one I thought was unique because you guys are brothers and you play together. Would you guys rather play in a championship together and lose, or play against each other in the championship and one wins and one loses?
Play the championship together and lose. We started it, we finished it together no matter what happens. That's
Exactly.
our motto. Like I said, like yeah, we won to win, but our record is nothing. We started this together, we're gonna finish it together.
So if he went on,
But if that was the case, if he did, I would obviously want him
Yeah,
to
okay.
win more than me. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm more.
I just I couldn't play.
Not the answer
I,
we're looking
yeah,
for.
yeah, I could not play against my brother. I just couldn't.
all right,
Yeah.
no, so okay, because I grew up watching Tiki Barber, Ronde,
Yeah.
and them going at each other and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, cool, respect. I
Yeah,
respect.
different type of answer, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I personally, I mean, I'd say that, but I don't care win or lose. I mean, I'm personally, I don't care about the score. I mean, it'll be fun to play with him, but it'll also be fun to play against him.
Yeah.
Just to we can hit each other.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
But you'd be
I mean-
happier if he won.
We know our weaknesses, though. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
It'd be the first ever tie in a football history. You guys, at least championship was. All right, so this one, more in your neck of the woods. Become a head coach for a college team. So a head coach for a college, or assistant coach for a pro team.
Wherever I can make the most impact, but I would say head coach for a college team. You know, because I feel like God's definitely blessed me in that leadership role. You know, and definitely if I could do it my own way, if I'm gonna lose, it'd be my way. Yeah, so I would love to do head coach. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be a probably assistant coach. I like, specializing in one area. You know, head coach, that's everything. You know, you can take your offense, but you also got to focus on everything. I'm more
Right,
of a- I'll get the line right. You guys go do the
All
rest.
right. That's awesome. That's what I like. All right. Summer or winter vacation?
I mean, I like the cold better than the hot, but I would say summer because summer we go to California, stuff like that, and we visit Kansas City sometimes.
Okay.
And you don't want to go Kansas City in the cold because it is freezing.
Yeah.
But,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, probably summer.
Summer vacation.
Summer, go to
Yeah,
Bahamas.
California's always cool to go to San Diego and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Hotel or Airbnb?
Hotel.
Hotel.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I got a bad thing with Airbnb.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm a personable guy, but I get weirded out by sleeping in somebody's
Yeah. Yeah.
house, and like a hotel. I know the cleaning crew is just there.
Yeah.
There's 8 channels on the TV.
Yeah.
The ice machine doesn't work. I feel at home at a hotel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would say
Airbnb,
hotel.
it's you don't know. Yeah, I've had a weird situation where the guy was there still, and we were I thought you're supposed to leave. You're not hanging out with us. It was weird.
Yeah, we went last summer to California, and the tables were all wobbly. DeAndre knows. My friend DeAndre knows about
Yeah.
this. The
He's
tables were all
watching
wobbly. TV's
Yeah.
all small. Everything was not colored right, and we were just
Yeah.
there was a whole bunch of leaves piled up in the backyard, and we're just we were an hour and a half late. I'm not late. The dude was an hour and a half late to let us in, and we're just sitting there. We're we came from Arizona to California, and we're we got to wait here an hour and a half, so we sat in the cars, went to the back smoke courts. We're
Dude, he's
getting a hotel next time.
Dude, he's just it's oh, sorry, I'm late, man. It's yes, this is your house, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should not beat
yeah.
you there, dude. That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay. Well, obviously, this is more of your past life now, knowing about your fitness path. But all you can eat at a restaurant or a buffet. So the spots where they bring you, or you go up and get it.
We went to a lot of buffets back in our day. I don't know. I would say buffet. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I'm a crab legs type of guy.
Oh, dude.
So if we're Red Lobster, all you can get crab legs. That's different.
Yeah,
But I don't
yeah.
know. Buffet. I would go buffet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's the casino out here, Casino Arizona. They
Mhm.
do, I think, Wednesdays. It's all you can eat crab legs.
Mhm.
Fire, dude.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I haven't been there
Try
since the pandemic, but it was-
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say buffet. I still eat a lot, even though I lost all
Yeah.
the weight. I still eat a whole
Oh, yeah, we
bunch
still
of
eat a lot,
food.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll
Hey,
say
I'm with
buffet.
it, man. Definitely a
Yeah.
big fan of big foodie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So that's been this or that. Appreciate you guys letting me get to know you guys a little bit. Now let's go to the crowd. There's actually some people in the audience, so show some love. Angelo NIKIAS.
Oh my god.
That's our little brother.
Oh, what up? He said, "Hey, fellas."
Yeah.
Christian Duclo.
Okay, yeah, that's one of our defensive line coaches.
Oh, what up, man? He
Yeah.
said, "Hey, then my boys."
Yeah, great coach. Yeah.
Angelo said, "Yes, sir, big bros." And then Dominic Willis said, "No disrespect. Who is these guys? Who are they play?" I just turned in. Dominic, they play for the Titans, bro. They're brothers, and you can rewind and watch the whole episode. Eddie Fluker, you know who he is? He's the Fluke God. He calls himself Fluke God, the Master.
I heard you talk about him one time. I haven't really met him personally.
He's a really good cornerback for the Rebels, man.
Okay.
Shut down. He's got a couple pick sixes.
Cool.
He shows love. He's a well-known guy throughout the league. So
Nice.
shouts to you, Fluke.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Chris Lee. He said, "At least these two guys know how to do an interview." So shouts to you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Martin 2 from the Rebels said that the Reapers couldn't play them if they played at 6 a.m. And then he said he tweaking their O-line babies compared to our D-line.
Oh, wow.
Hey, if their online don't show up, y'all
Yeah.
gonna destroy them.
Yeah.
But their online gotta show up.
Angelo says 16 was weak.
Who's 60?
He's their quarterback.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Their backup quarterback. Ignore him. Yeah.
My girlfriend Joelle said, "Told you." I don't know
Nah,
what she told me,
Your
but
girlfriend? Oh.
yeah, she out here. Shouts to you.
Well, thank you for whatever you told him.
Yeah, appreciate
She's
it.
always right. That is.
Yeah, no matter what.
Airbnb sucks. Your brother said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian said, "Hey, you said my last name right." Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
I can read. All right, Tyler Contreras put silverbacks, just 2 silverbacks. Jesus Quintero said, "Shout out Jeremy."
Oh,
yeah,
Jeremy,
one of
though,
our
guy.
offensive linemen, yeah.
Okay.
Really committed to the team.
He's
Yeah.
really committed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see who else. Dominic, shouts to you tuning in. Let's see if we got anyone on the actual Cactus page. So yeah, man, 2 weeks left in the season. What do you guys?
It's sad.
What's the wind down period? Tell me, what's
well-
going into the off season and then kind of the ramp up period, I guess.
Well, obviously our bodies are getting pretty beat up at the end of the season, but we just want to finish strong, and get recovery, and shout out to all my boys too on the West Valley Titans, Jamarian, LJ, Nick, love all you guys for life,
Jacob,
and
yep.
all of our coaches too.
Dave.
Appreciate everything. Like I said, there's times we could have quit and we didn't, because some scores got out of hand, but we stayed together, boys, and let's finish it. These last 2 weeks. That's all I would say.
And for the players that want to come to the Titans,
We're welcoming.
Hey, in the off season,
in the off season, wait your
Off-season.
turn.
Yeah.
Notifications
Yeah.
off until the season.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be working on the off season, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're already, 2 weeks after the season. We got people wanting to train and all that, and then we're gonna get to it. So.
So, with that, guys, I want to appreciate you guys again for coming out.
Thank you.
It meant a lot for you guys to hit me up in the inbox and, kind of get my attention and request to come on. It's really, appreciated because I've been building this show the last couple of
Yeah.
years, and to see it grow from the inside out is really cool and humbling because, like I said, without you guys, I'm just, talking about hypothetical football
Yeah.
when you guys actually make it possible. So, yeah, thanks for coming out, man. You guys are really cool cats. It was cool to get to meet you. As it creates a little bit more of like a personality and a personal feel when now I see you guys throw on the pads and I'm like, oh, those are the homies, and and it's it becomes a little bit more real. So yeah, thanks for joining me and making this episode really special and first time having 2 guests. So appreciate you,
taking us. And
I
thank you for the platform too. Like you and Matt and Raph, everyone that did the league. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to show our skills.
Yeah.
And really get on here. I appreciate it.
For sure, man. Again, thanks for you guys dedicate your bodies, your time, your efforts, and it goes a long way. And we want to be able to showcase you guys on the field, and then also put you guys in front of brands and networks and market you guys off the field. And that's the goal, is to make this like a full-time thing. So without taking the rest of your time, I'll let you guys get out of here. But again, just simply thank you. Best of luck for the rest of the season. Stay
you, sir.
healthy. If there's anything you guys need from me, media-wise, definitely reach out. It's like an office. My phone's like an open door, so hit me up. But yeah, for Anthony and NIKIAS,
Yes, sir.
they are the West Valley Titans. This has been AzCFL Intel, episode 13, season 2. For Jesse Burke, stay tuned for the rest of the Cactus Media X content and week 9 of the AzCFL season. Catch you Saturday.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Cactus Media X or Arizona Cactus Football League's consent is prohibited.